What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at this addition and remodel job, and I'm in the back of the house where we had a little bit of siding left to finish. This is what I ran to get siding for the other day, but it is all done now and it looks great. This house looks really nice with the black windows and black doors with the white siding. We also framed this back little porch here and poured this landing, so this is a nice check off our list. This was all pressure treated on the back here rather than Trex, but this house is coming together very nice. I really like the black windows. It makes me wish I had black windows in my house, but now that everything is done on the exterior, pretty much we are moving inside. The guys are flooring. There's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, say hello to YouTube. Rodrigo doesn't like to talk. But over here we have this little side porch left. We have the stairs framed here. We still have to do the railings and stuff, but the homeowner had a mason come because this old foundation was not in the best shape, and he started poking at it and it was just collapsing. So there is a repair needed here pretty desperately, but I don't know why. The mason that came started right here and the block was just falling apart, but they continued all the way around the front of the house. They didn't go under the deck. They did the corner here, and then I'll show you on this other side. They came all the way down this side and did the same thing, but I'm not quite sure why they continued. Once they saw that the block was falling apart, they just kind of opened it all up. But obviously now we have a repair that we have to make on here, and this is pretty important. So that is something on our list that we're gonna take care of. I think we are gonna cut 3 rows of block out, frame walls, pour all the blocks underneath solid, and then frame up to the plate with pressure treated in order to solve this issue. But this is quite a big job that we have on our hands, so that'll be a whole nother video, probably just working on that. But the guys are doing the flooring inside, so let's go take a look at this. They came up in here a little bit. All the cabinets are getting delivered today, so we can start laying cabinets here on this wall, but obviously we have to come across the rest of this and into the front room there. The family room here is pretty much all done. The flooring is starting to look very nice. But they're finishing up these 2 little rooms here, flooring straight into both of them. But I have to run and get some AC grills for all the ceilings, so I'm gonna run and grab that and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I'm at my house now. The store I went to didn't have the AC grills that we needed, so we're gonna have to grab them from a different place. But I am at my house waiting for the concrete guy to get here. I have this footing to pour, so I figured I would throw this in with this video because he called me. He said he'll be here in about 45 minutes from when I spoke to him. But this should be a pretty straightforward pour. I think he'll be able to pour it all right off his truck. I do have a wheelbarrow over there in case I need to get this far back corner here. I'll just move those rocks right there and wheelbarrow right across and dump in there. But I'm just hanging out here until he gets here, and then once he is here, we'll get this poured. so we are pretty much done. I'm gonna let this set up for a little bit, and then you can probably tell the rebar is a little bit on an angle there. The concrete is just too wet for it to stay straight up. This row isn't terrible. I got a string line there just to make sure I'm right in the correct spot there. But I'm gonna let this set up, and when I get back here later, I will make sure all the rebar is standing up straight. I'm gonna head back to that other job and see how far those guys have gotten. All right guys, so our crew just pulled out of here, and this is how far they've made it, all the way through the kitchen and into the dining room and entryway here. They got a couple boards in here and this trim piece around the fireplace here. In here where that old concrete is gonna get a piece of stone of some sort. So I don't know exactly what it is. I think the homeowner is picking that out, and that is why it's trimmed out like that. But this stuff is very slow moving. You can only get so much done in a day. You have to glue every piece and staple it. Those buckets right there are the glue, and you have a trowel and you basically lay some glue down across it, put the board in, and then you got to get the boards nice and tight so you don't have any gaps in your seams. But it is starting to come together very nice. This whole room here is a kitchen, so a lot of this will have cabinetry, which also got delivered today. We stacked it all down in here. We also covered this whole floor in here so it doesn't get damaged. This entire floor is done in here, but we have a ton of cabinetry here, so that is nice that everything is here. We also have appliances for the kitchen, but we also put a couple pieces of ram board down in here because the spackler is coming to finish these windows. They need corner bead and some spackle, and we don't want him to drop any on the new floor. So we put a piece there, and we also put a piece in here because this window has the same thing. But overall, it is starting to look very nice in here. Steps are set, and tomorrow the guys will be here and they will finish this dining room area and then head on upstairs. But I think that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.